Hello Seekers, welcome to Punneit Astrology, your one-stop astro channel. This video is about Jupiter transit to the sign of Sagittarius for Gemini Ascendant people. So if you have a Gemini Ascendant, this video is for you. So stay tuned till the end of the video to get to know more about this Jupiter transit in your 7th house. So let us see what this transit has in offer. And before that, do not forget to hit like, subscribe and share and hit the bell icon. If you're a new subscriber, do explore other videos and stay connected. Now for the Gemini Ascendant people, Jupiter will make a move from the 6th house to the 7th house. Rahu made a move on your Ascendant and Saturn and Ketu was in your 7th house. So already the 7th house was under chaos, the Ascendant was under transformation, so you are already under too much of chaos. The surrounding does not favor you, the people are not favoring you. There has been a lot of push and pull and criticism from all around the circumstances. You're not liking where you belong and kind of you feel dissociated with the real identity. Now you're confused, who the hell are you? You are confused with your own identity, and that can create serious identity crisis, and sometimes it can cause depression and some sort of mental issue. This will definitely interfere itself into career perspective, and your happiness goes for a toss. You don't know what keeps you happy. Jupiter was in the 6th house trying to give you some repetitive task. Jupiter was trying to bring some repetitive circumstances every now and then so that you learn from the repetitive circumstances, the repetitive events that is happening in your life. Now Jupiter will cross the Gandanta from the 6th house to the 7th house, and Jupiter will ultimately make its final move into your 7th house, therefore stabilizing the 7th house. 7th house defines marriage, 7th house defines any kind of legal partnership, any kind of business partnership. 7th house defines the surroundings in general that you see, and in general, whatever people you deal, the circumstances around you, be it home circumstance or career circumstance. If you take it in general, 7th house it is. 7th house is also 4th from 4th and 10th from 10th. That is why it is very, very crucial, because it controls both the 4th house and the 10th house essence. So that is why you say marriage is very important, because if you go in a bad marriage, your happiness is screwed as well as your career goes for a toss. Because 7th is Bhavat Bhavam, from 4th to 4th and 10th to 10th. That's why this house, when it is under transformation, when it was under a Saturn and Ketu split, it was being torn apart. Marriages were being torn apart. We are unable to understand what is happening with you in the relationship perspective, why people are talking to you in this way, why you are being handled by the public in this way, why your image is being tarnished, and depending upon your horoscope, why you are so much in this sort of illusion or confusion all around. Why do you want this dramatic, drastic, sudden step, a change, and you are like so impulsive that you want change now because you are too much tired of all the BS around you. Jupiter goes into the 7th house, stabilizes that house. While Jupiter will make a move to the Mula Nakshatra, this means that you will meet people to whom you are supposed to repay the karma. These people may come in the form of relationships, be it a boy, a man or a woman. It will come in the form of relationship, as a business partnership, as somebody who will be temporarily in some sort of contract with you. Now that contract can be through career, through business, through marriage, through relationship, a verbal contract, an obligation, anything it can be. But this karma is going to be released. Let it happen. When Jupiter goes into the 7th house, marriages is definitely on the card. Any problem that is related to marriage or business perspective is going to settle itself, but you have to give enough time to that. Considering the Saturn movement in the 8th house, the investments, the uncertainties are going to stabilize itself. So now is not the time when you do a decision which is related on the basis of experience that you have had from the past 6 months. Do not involve those experiences into the decision making process and let the 7th house become stable. Once the 7th house is stable and once the Jupiter comes into picture, you will get to know all sorts of information, and people will tell you more about yourself. So now you have to be alert, and you have to adhere to the simple principle that you will listen from one ear and filter out the negativity and throw out the negativity and release it into the universe, not to somebody else but to the universe, and you will accept only that is positive for you. Self-growth, self-targeted upgradation and ascension is the theme for you. You are all set for all sorts of change. Stability is going to come into picture. So if you are into this kind of scenario, you must target an incredible amount of successful journey that you can actually start the first step from today onwards. You can say today onwards, and then you can use the time that is coming up in the near future for your own growth, for your own success, utilizing the energy of Rahu and Jupiter. For the entire transit of Jupiter in the sign of Sagittarius, while Jupiter is in the 7th house, Ketu will be there. So you will get a spiritual environment, you will get spiritual spouse, your relationship will take a spiritual turn, you will transcend into a divine being with the help of somebody in front of you. It can be the environment, it can be the ashram where you go, it can be a journey that you undertake, it can be a person that comes in your life. But definitely this is coming in front of you. So you are not going to transform within you automatically. You will see somebody getting transformed, and that reflection will help you get transformed. So you will learn through example. So you need to find such examples, such motivational icons in society, and you have to follow them. Once you follow them, once you refer to them, once you refer to their success, their pattern, you will learn from them. So do not try to do things from your own. First, learn by example. Understand their life, understand their situations from the surroundings, read whatever you can read, and then focus on yourself. See how you can apply that in your life. If you follow this basic and simple procedure, Saturn in the 8th house will ensure the stability, Jupiter in the 7th house will ensure upgradation, Rahu in the 1st house will ensure you become a new human being. Use this transit for the utmost benefit of your identity, and you will get the best out of you. So guys, that was a brief analysis for the Gemini Ascendant people. Your 1 and 7 axis is completely being hammered by Rahu, Ketu and Saturn. So have patience, let Jupiter stabilize itself, let Jupiter go cross the first pada of Moola Nakshatra, and you will find the ray of hope. Still, if you are feeling disturbed, if you are not able to understand what is happening, so you can actually take a consultation of a learned astrologer to help you understand and cope up with the varying influence of planets, which is almost changing every day. And because of this, you are being there's a push and pull scenario and you're being torn apart. But remember, this is way of transformation. Thank you guys for watching Punneit's astrology video. Do explore my channel and follow me on Instagram and Twitter for regular updates. If you like the video, do not forget to hit like, subscribe and share, and hit the bell icon to get regular updates. Thank you.